guys, so welcome back to another Nerf review. So today I'm going to be reviewing this, something called the Nerf Zombie Driller. Seems like a oversized hammer shot, pretty much. Comes with a 5-dart rotating drum, removable scope, hammer action, priming, and a 4-dart storage. 4-dart storage for a 5-shot blaster. Giggity. But yeah, without further ado, let's crack this guy open and see what comes inside. So yeah, let's get to the unboxing. Alright, so what comes inside is the blaster itself, the scope, and darts. Alright, so now let's take a closer look at the Zombie Driller. So starting up at the front, there is no barrel attachment, obviously. But there's this wonky looking weird big barrel that is just behind the, or just in front of the barrel, the loading barrel. So, well, this is called the cylinder and it holds 5 darts, which is same as a hammer shot. But this thing looks a little bit more difficult to load compared to the hammer shot. So yeah, and the scope that comes with it, I mean, it just comes out pretty easily. So, and this scope doesn't really help you aim at all. It just has these little two weird looking triangle things sticking out. Sorry if in the background you guys hear noise. I am doing some clothes right now, but just slides onto this basic tack rail up there. And there's also another one on the bottom, so I mean, I guess you can put anything there, but obviously the scope that's included inside the blaster, you know, goes on just fine. And to the priming handle, which is a little bit odd about this blaster. So unlike a hammer shot where you prime the priming handle and it stays, right? This one, when you pull down, it returns forward. I'm not really used to that, but the trigger pull is smooth. And as you guys can see, the barrel, I mean the cylinder spins in every prime. So it's pretty unique. And I do like that it comes with 16 darts just in case you lose some, you know, you have extras. So I really do like that. And they actually paint this actually on both sides actually. So I really appreciate what Nerf is doing right there. And to the grip and the trigger area. So the trigger pull is actually very comfortable, but look at how it's designed. It's a little bit weird for me, but the preference on this blaster and the ergos on this blaster, it's a little cramped for me. And the grip, I mean, the grip, it fits my appearance, but it's not really comfortable. It's kind of cramped just because of like this weird dart storage down here. You can store like 4 darts. And once you push them in, it holds it pretty well. It's not like it's gonna fall off or anything. But a 4-dart storage with only a capacity of 5. That's the first time I heard. So yeah, overall, blaster, smooth priming action, and everything. I do like that a lot. And overall, the scope is pretty useless, so I don't get the point of the scope at all. I mean, it just feels kind of weird to me. So, yeah, overall, it's pretty much an oversized hammer shot that's $20. So, yeah, I mean, if you're willing to pay $20 for it, I mean, just go for it, I guess. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm going to load up the cylinder. And let's get to the firing test and see how the driller performs. So, yeah, let's get to the firing test. First, starting off with the included darts. Now a little faster. Alright, so as you guys can see, that was the firing test of the Nerf zombie driller. So overall, it performs actually pretty okay. I don't have a chronograph currently. I probably need to get one soon, but so people have tested the driller and it's hitting around 70 FPS, which is pretty good. I mean, since it's in like range with like the other zombie blasters or the other elite blasters. So yeah, it's hitting pretty hard. I mean, 70 FPS may seem soft, but for a blaster like this, I see him around 80 FPS for a blaster like this. I mean, I guess it's just like a single shot hammer action blaster that's pretty much an oversized hammer shot. And it's also $20 too. So would I recommend this if you guys already have a hammer shot? Probably not. I mean, it's pretty much the same blaster. You know, this blaster just has weird added shells like Dart Sword, which is pretty much useless. There's only 4 when the blaster holds 5. I mean, come on, Nerf. I mean, and this wonky barrel, you can't remove it or anything. It looks kind of weird. So yeah, and this scope, it just as cosmetic. It does not help you aim at all. And I don't like the way the hammer returns back after you prime. So yeah, and this blaster doesn't have slam fire, by the way. But you can technically fan the blaster, but I don't get the point of doing that. Your performance will be terrible. So yeah, overall, I mean, my opinion on this thing is pretty mixed. If you already have a hammer shot, I mean, this thing doesn't do anything wrong. It doesn't jam or malfunction, so I can't like, you know, deny you guys from getting it or block you guys from getting it. I mean, it's still a pretty good blaster. I mean, you know, it looks cool and all that, but this thing is trying to be a hammer shot that's more tactical, I'm guessing. I mean, you have 2 tack rails and you have dart storage, you have a wonky barrel, and you know, the cylinder is more hidden, so you know, it'll be harder to reload. So this is pretty much a new hammer shot, I'm guessing. I mean, it doesn't do anything wrong. It doesn't jam or malfunction. It performs as expected. Trigger pull, it's very smooth. I like the way that trigger just goes in like that. But there's no trigger guard blocking the trigger, so you can't spin this blaster. So yeah, it would be pretty hard to spin a blaster like this since it's pretty oversized. So yeah, overall, I mean, standing at 20 bucks, I mean, for what you get, I mean, at least you get 16 darts. So I really do appreciate it, but I don't really care for these darts. They're elite darts and they perform very terribly and they're very inaccurate, as you guys can see in the firing test. So yeah, overall, the zombie driller, I mean, it's good, but I wouldn't say it's like something that you guys need to go out and just get, you know? I mean, it depends on you guys' opinion. Some people like this blaster, some people doesn't. So it's kind of like up to you guys' opinion or up to you guys' choice whether you want to buy it or not. But I will throw up the purchase link in the description down below if you guys want to get one for yourself, of course. So yeah, overall, that's all about this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching my content, liking and subscribing. And we just hit 5 million views. I really appreciate you guys for that. You know, I love every one of you guys out there, my fans. Really appreciate you guys. So yeah, without further ado, that's all about this video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.